So we're going over here at Plain City Car Show, listening to some Johnny Cash. I've been everywhere. But this guy's got these street slicks on, Mickey Thompson's. And after the car show, they go to the drag strip a lot of times. And that's what they did the other night. They had flashlight drags till 4 in the morning up at Marion International Speedway. Old Chevy Coupe, you know, those, they sold so many of those cars right there. It's unbelievable. Um, yeah, the man in black. Here's a newer Jag, a beautiful 55. But you see this Land Rover at the end, the red and white one, the guy's peeking into the window. So at Auburn this year, they're going to have one that belonged to Dalai Lama. And I'm not sure if there's more than one Dalai Lama. I'm thinking it was valued at 300. But, and it was like, and rough. And then they had the Ford 500 model 40 inches off the ground, the Ford GT40 500, and they valued it at over $250,000. And I wasn't really impressed of what they're auctioning it off. We did videos. We went to Auburn to RM Sotheby's. We had a blast. Kurt from The Office was out there helping me film. Over in Auburn, Indiana, Labor Day weekend. I had a total blast. And they reported they sold $22 million worth of cars sold at that auction. 22 million. So I'm not sure at all what we're looking at here, but that is not easy to obtain. And it's they have a really different way of doing the same thing. I mean, just look at it. What is that? And it has a sexy green colored engine. Aqua, seafoam, turquoise, and big Bridgestone dueler tires, just kind of industrial looking. So that they have a petting area there. There's a restaurant over there. I don't see a lot of construction so far, but they have been adding on to this location where they're getting out of business in some other of the restaurants. Man, I've never seen that backfield so full. We're coming up by the mini shed. Here's a little.
Let me have your attention. Somebody left a checkered wallet up here by the food station.
Here's a motorcycle for sale or not? No.
Registration table for you.
Honda Magna, 1986. Those were popular. That V, it had the V engine. Well, let me know if anyone locks themselves in their car, or the keys in the car. Having fun with that. I asked my gas station attendant today. She says it happens once in a while. So he has a starts with a C dog, a mountain cur. There's a T-Bird, the newer T-Bird, and an off-white, like a dove gray, metallic, pretty sexy looking with the gunmetal gray versus the dove gray combination. And here again, Lear Manufacturing. He has seat covers on this one currently. I hauled the dies that made those door panels, among other things. There's that mountain cur dog over there. This thing looks kind of wicked, doesn't it? So I think we'll just jump back into the back row. There's a little Toyota. Is that a 300? That would be a Mazda. Germain, and those guys are race car drivers. Now they're really dogging on Chevy for this one, saying what a flop it was. And I think there would be, and yeah, it says SSR, hardtop convertible. Very elegant Oldsmobile 98 convertible. So that would be Not a factory custom. I think that would be an aftermarket car. Someone in Detroit, a carriage builder or something. And it's like it's a burnt brick almost, orange. Now we might see $1 million car back here. I think. There's a photographer. A couple people taking pictures. I'm not sure what kind of blue you'd call that. Like a hazel. Yeah, I'm not sure what color eyes I like the best. The blue or green and brown. I like some pretty eyes. Eye color. And the automotive paint colors. But this car over here, a guy built, or I'm not sure what's going on with it. It's a Chrysler, an HLK Mino. HLK Mino. It's like that Oldsmobile convertible we just seen. Someone's taken a car or two cars and welded them together, or a company has. But that's what new Honda Ridgeline ended up looking like. It was a CRV with a pickup in the back. And man, they're selling around here. I don't know about other places, but because the numbers don't really knock your socks off, but they go by my house all day long. A beautiful Ford. And that's kind of what I wanted to see just now, was that little pickup thing. I think we've seen this one earlier this summer. I'm not sure if the tape turned out, but there's two of them here, and they're by Hudson, which puts us back in Auburn, Indiana really quick with Nash, Hudson. And then we found out that has something to do with the Frigidaire company and that Kelvinator refrigerator we've seen, kind of how the companies through merger and acquisition. So this has dual air cleaners because there's dual downdraft carburetors on them and that big flathead engine. But just, yeah, 6 cylinders. And this one's in red, 1954. So, I thought we would have a big rainstorm, and I checked the radar before I left. And yeah, no rain for us. The rain missed us to the north. It got pretty severe last night, it looked like, but not for me. I got my eye on that Dodge over there. I don't remember seeing it. Or maybe it's been a while. But you know, if you see that car, you're going to remember it. Well, they got miniature ponies out there, yeah. But yeah, life's just great. Barbecue smells awesome. The weather's perfect. The crops look phenomenal. That stock market's all a game. Who knows what about that, you know? Take a guess. If the market doesn't move, no one makes money. It needs to move one way or the other. It can't stay the same. They need to rock the boat. And they're doing a good job of it. One extreme to the other. No rhyme or reason. So I seen one of these in Europe, the Plymouth Prowler, and it had this weird looking top on it, how they did in Europe for some reason. One of them ended up over there. And I think it was a longer run than I thought, maybe even 6 years. And this one's the purple one. And you talk about a car we see at Auburn, this is one of them, because it resembles the Duesenberg Auburn inspired, next to the beautiful Ferrari in black. Thanks for watching my videos, everyone. Boulevard Rippy here, cruising the car show at Plain City, Ohio by Dear Dutchman Restaurant. Dear Dutchman Restaurant car show. The winner gets a free dinner at the restaurant on Thursday nights in Ohio, the heart of it all.